Hey guys, let's take a look at the IELTS reading question, true, false, not given. Okay, so this is what it looks like on test day. You can see the passage of text. You can see the true, false, not given question there. And for this example, you can see 3 statements. Okay, so is it true, is it false, or is it not given? What does this mean? Well, true's quite straightforward. Take a look at this example here. The only known fossil hagfish from 300 million years ago looks very much like a modern hagfish. This statement says modern hagfish appear very similar to ancient specimens. It's saying the same thing but using different words. It's not contradicting, it's saying the same thing using different words, therefore it's going to be true. Take a look at this one. Not only are hagfish jawless, but they are also boneless. They have a skull made of cartilage, but no vertebrae. The statement says hagfish have a large jaw made of cartilage. Just look at this. Something here is wrong. Can you see it? There's a contradiction. If we look closely, you can see that is false. It says not only are hagfish jawless, they don't have jaws. Here it says hagfish have a large jaw. That is contradictory. These two, do not say the same thing. Take a look at this one here. Hagfish are threatened from both intentional fishing and unintentional bycatch. The statement says intentional fishing is a bigger threat to hagfish than being accidentally caught. It's not contradicting what's said there. There's just not enough information given for us to decide if that's true or false. Therefore, it's going to be not given. Cool. With that in mind, let's go through some tips. So the questions for this one come in order. That is, number 1 will be found in the passage higher than number 2, and number 3 will come after number 2 in the passage, etc. Usually there'll be at least 1 true, 1 false, and 1 not given. In the computer-delivered test, you'll just choose the option. It's pretty straightforward. For the paper-delivered test, you'll write your answer on the answer sheet. You'll either write the whole word true. If it says true in the question, you'll write true, or it might ask you to write T, F, or NG. Okay, just follow the instructions. All right, let's take a look at the method and do some practice. So the method works like this. You read the instructions, you read the question, you identify keywords. You scan the text for the relevant section. You read carefully, then you choose the answer. Let's do it. So check the instructions. Does the information in the statements agree with the information in the passage? Choose true if the statement agrees with the information. Choose false if the statement contradicts the information, or choose not given if there is no information on this. So let's read the questions and identify key words. Have a look at number 1 here. Hagfish feed on and enter the bodies of dead animals. Ew. All right, they are some good keywords. Now what we'll do is we'll scan the text for the relevant section. So if you look closely, you can see food and carcasses. That's quite a good little synonym there because we have carcasses. In the question, we have dead animals. Means the same thing, right? It's the body of a dead animal. So now what we do is read carefully. Read number 1 again. It says, hagfish feed on and enter the bodies of dead animals. The text says, hagfish are eel-shaped creatures that have 8 thin tentacles surrounding their mouths that they use to find food, including carcasses of much larger animals. Once they find a meal, they bore a tunnel into its flesh, face first. Like leeches, they have a slow metabolism that can enable them to survive months between feedings. Let's decide whether this says the same thing as the text. Hagfish feed on and enter the bodies of dead animals. Do they? Do they not? Or do we not know? The answer is true. These two say the same thing. We have bodies of dead animals, carcasses, enter, we have, what does it say? Bore a tunnel into flesh face first. So they enter that dead animal. Cool, we got that one right, hopefully. Now it's your turn. I want you to do number 2 and number 3. I'll give you 3 minutes to answer these. You can pause the video if you need more time. All right, let's take a look at the answers. So, hagfish are more similar to vertebrates than invertebrates. Well, it says, no one is certain whether hagfish belong to their own group of animals, filling the gap between invertebrates and vertebrates. So hagfish are more similar to vertebrates than invertebrates. Is that true? False? Not given? Well, that one's not given. There's not enough information there. It doesn't contradict the text, and it doesn't say the same thing as the text, therefore it's not given. Hagfish excrete slime to attract prey. Well, here in the text it says, hagfish are sometimes called slime eels due to their ability to ooze slime from their pores, a behavior employed to ward off other fish and predators. Ward off versus attract. I think we've got a contradiction here. If we have a contradiction, the answer is going to be false, which it is. Cool. Hopefully that was helpful. If you need some more practice, go ahead and do some practice questions on the platform.